So then the question I would ask is, why don't you respect yourself? Why can somebody just have access to you because she's pretty or she got a fat booty or a big ass titty? I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man.
Well, like, I've been having situations where every girl that I take seriously, that I actually want, like, things always fall apart. But every girl that I don't really take seriously, they're just ready to, like, basically, like, fuck or just, like, chill or I don't know if I can say that word. But it just seems like everything I want just falls apart. But just like everything.
Okay, wait, stop. Let me because the wrinkles in Khaleesi's forehead means that she don't know what he's talking about. So every girl that you like, it falls apart.
Yeah, basically.
And the girls you don't like, what? They want to be with you. Hold on, wait a minute. Yo, big shouts to, we got a CashApp. Hold on. $5 from Xavier, always coming through. My peoples. Thank you, brother. $5 from Xavier, always coming in and bringing that. By the way, y'all, send me some money. CashApp is on the thing. So you're saying the girls that you don't like, what? They want to get in a relationship? They want to, what's the difference?
Like, I don't really know. That's why
I'm going to tell you right now. It's like pizza, right? If somebody brings you free pizza and they put a stack of pepperoni and a stack of mushroom, tell me which one's going to leave sooner.
Say again?
If somebody stacks some free pizza, is a stack of pepperoni pizzas, 2 boxes, and then 2 boxes of mushroom pizzas, which one is people going to take first?
Pepperoni.
The pepperoni. Yeah, right. So if you like her, so many people like her too. So she knows she got somebody else that wants to take her. So if you're gonna chill with mushroom gonna be waiting for you.
Okay, all of that is wrong.
Wow, first one.
But go ahead. So do the girls that you don't like want you, and the girls that you do like don't want you? That's what you're saying?
I mean, but the thing is, the reason why I'm confused is they don't want me for, like, different reasons. There's not like a common denominator.
Okay, stop. Why would there be a common denominator? Each woman has a unique and different perspective. They have different things that they like.
There's plenty of reasons to hate you, Dre. There's plenty of, as there is for all of us.
There's plenty of reasons to like you as well. So, I mean, I don't know why you need a least common denominator. Why are you looking? The point, if you're saying they want you, the women who you don't like want you, and the women who do like you don't. The women that you like, you don't want, is that ultimately, am I correct in that assumption?
Yeah, like, the reason why I want a common denominator is that if I can get rid of, like, the issue, I can solve it.
Well, but the issue doesn't have anything to do.
You start liking mushrooms.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck
you're hungry.
You do.
You're
it's
hungry
like,
because
I'm telling you. Okay, I'll take away the metaphor. If he likes the women,
I didn't even know why we had 2 pizzas instead of one.
If he likes the women, it means that they're likable. If you don't like the other women, it means they're probably not as likable.
This is exactly why we don't have a lot of women on this show. That's absolutely wrong.
I'll tell you what I think.
Go ahead.
I think
every woman I date is attractive. Like, they have options.
That's not the
They're
point.
all good pizzas, is what he's saying. They're all delicious, well done pizzas.
Can we stop? If we talk about pizza one more time, I'll shoot myself in the
can we get some pizzas in? Look, here's what I think it is. I think when he likes a woman, he puts more effort into it and he becomes too accessible, almost like he starts gushing. And then women, for whatever reason, don't respect that as much, as opposed to when you don't like a girl, you start keeping your distance. All of a sudden, you become more intriguing.
I wanna give you a correct on that, but not completely.
Okay. What aspect do you think?
Go ahead. What do you want to say?
I'm to respond to that. I used to think that, like, you know what I mean? But, like, the last girl, the Colombian fiery girl, like, the reason she complained that she left twice, basically. The first reason she complained was, it's a long story, but I'm the second black guy she dated. A text came through my phone. A notification didn't come down from my banner. Her ex basically did the same thing where he didn't have notifications from the message app. And it triggered her and shit like that. Then she left. Then she came back again. And then the reason she said she left and came back is that I wasn't, like, serious enough. I wasn't texting her enough. I wasn't doing enough. Like,
okay, stop.
I didn't seem like I was a serious person.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna make this clear. The first thing is this: when you like somebody, right? your accessibility, right? Sometimes you have women who, if you are too accessible, then they don't see value in you. Okay, especially if they have low self-esteem, because, and this is not just women specifically, but this is men and women. Like, if you don't have self-esteem and somebody likes you more than you like yourself, they will go, I know and subconsciously they're going, I know I ain't shit. Why do you like me so much? There must be something wrong with you. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I'm following.
So if you like if you like something that I don't like, then there must be something wrong with you. So what happens is, because of that, right? And that's why you see, like, a girl will take a guy who is elusive and not available, that chase, and that's not just men, that's women too. Men and women both. The one we want, the one that we can't get. And the one that we can get is there. It's a simple supply and demand. It's like the availability of a product lowers its value. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand the accessibility paradigm. But she actually, so the thing is,
I don't care what she said. Stop saying that.
Okay.
You cannot look, when she's talking about this, right? She's talking about this based on her emotional state at the time. Right? And this is what her assessment is. If when she left you the first time, it was because of some other dude who cheated on her, who had notifications, right? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Did that have anything to do with you?
No, not really.
It didn't. Absolutely. So this was something that had absolutely nothing to do with you, but yet and still she left you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you let her back in. Now, when you let her back in, did you have a discussion about why she left?
Yeah.
What did you?
She said, okay. She basically said,
I know what she said. I had to know da. My question is, did you talk about what your boundaries were? Or did you just let her waltz back into your life, treat you like it was just open? It was an open door policy. Never mind. I'm asking you a question. I already know what you did. You let her back in. She's a baddie. You let her back in. But what should have been said? What was this thing? And she said to you, "Well, I had a boyfriend," and she notified. Which you would say, "What?" First thing I would say is, "What does that have to do with me?" And then I would say, "Here's the prerequisite. We can try this out again slowly, but understand something. If I'm going to be held responsible for something I didn't do, then you can go the fuck back to where you was."
Mm-hmm.
And get some pizzas while you're out there.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now, at the very least, she has to respect your boundaries, because you're just not just like, when I can leave, I leave. When I come back, I come back. No woman respects that, because it shows that you're not. It shows that you have no respect for yourself. And if you have no respect for yourself, how can she respect you? How does a woman know who you are? You tell her. You tell her in your tone, the way you walk, the way you talk, the decisions you make, the way other people treat you. And so if she can disrespect you, just leave and say, "Oh, I had a flash in the pan, I just was triggered," and leave, then the first thing you should have addressed was, okay, what were you triggered by? Like, what did I do? And if there's no reason, then you need to be clear that, listen, if you're just gonna be triggered and leave, then go the fuck where you was. Mm-hmm. Because what you're basically saying is, you're putting time and effort into somebody who there's no rhyme or reason to it, and you're not holding her accountable. You understand? Now, if you're telling me you like women, the women that you don't like leave, the women that you like leave, and the women that is the same thing in reverse. You like these women, so you're putting time and effort, and they don't, and because you're so accessible, they don't like you. They have the same problem as the other chick, but in a different direction. And you have the same problem. You don't like you. Now, the chick who is unavailable to you, you like her, right? You put all the time and effort in it, and then the ones that you don't like, you're unavailable, so that they're chasing. And so all of this is very immature in the fact that you haven't really dealt with your own personal self-esteem. And you're looking for this overall pattern of what you're doing. And the pattern is that you don't respect yourself. Okay? And so you got to start so then the question I would ask is, why don't you respect yourself? Why can somebody just have access to you because she's pretty, or she got a fat booty, or big ass titties, or why did somebody just be able to get you? The fact, first of all, if somebody's attractive, if you love what we're doing here, go to patreon.com. It's the best way to support us and check out all the bonus content.
That's right, patreon.com/manschool202. We do weekly bonus episodes. We do listener mail, dating tips, and also, if you love the show, you can go back to the archive starting from episode 1. All the episodes will be there at patreon.com/manschool202.
Your value is not, your measure of your value is what you do, not what you are. You understand? It is the fact that you are authentic. It is the fact that you're credible. It's the fact that you're empathetic. All of those things are important. And the credibility also goes to the fact that you have enough, you know what you bring to the table. And the only way you could know what you brought to the table is by the fact that you've worked on being the best version of yourself. And so when somebody tries to tell you that you know, like I remember this chick told me I was cheap. And I was like, what? First of all, anybody knows me knows I'm not cheap. Mm-hmm. And so what happened was
You're reckless.
Yeah, I am
if anything,
reckless.
You are financially reckless.
I'm out off the hook. I just bought a $3,000 set of E-drums.
What?
So, because I'm teaching myself how to play. But that's neither here nor there. My point is that you have to, what we need to do is really explore why you don't respect yourself.
Can I ask out of curiosity?
Wait, can I say something to that? Oh, good.
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay. So, like, I've been watching this. I've been listening to Patrice O'Neal Dave, and, like, I've been listening to you for a while, right?
Okay.
So I came to the conversation when we finally met up, right, about, like, I came to her basically expecting to say something along the lines of, like, boundaries and shit like that, right?
What? Wait, I didn't hear.
This is with the girl that you're getting back together with the second time?
Yeah. Yeah,
the Trump 2.0, the one who left and then came back for a second term?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So I came
and we
to her
see how that's turning out. But go ahead.
Yeah, but then she came to me and she was kind of authentic, almost kind of like, like when I asked you for a consistency, you went a couple days, you disappeared a couple days without texting me, and like creating my anxiety, all this other stuff. Like I want somebody consistent, I want somebody serious stuff.
Okay, so
and she had there was some truth to it. Stop. Go ahead.
Here's the thing. So something goes busy and you don't text her, she gonna leave you? Is that the parameters of how we gonna live?
Yeah, you said that. Yeah.
Okay, that's how you want to live? That the minute you so your dog dies or your mother dies or whatever, and you don't forget to call her, and then she's gonna leave you because you weren't consistent enough that you have to speak to her every day or text her. There's somebody that's insane. I mean, you gotta let's say you're in this relationship for 10 years, and you gotta worry about the minute you don't text her back, she gonna leave you? Is that a type of relationship you want to be in?
Yeah.
Yes, you want to be in it, or no? Or you just going, you agreeing with
No, I don't want to be in it.
Okay. So here's what I'm saying. You listen, you can date crazy women. Everybody got their shit. The problem is you have to create the boundaries that either doesn't allow this fucking insanity, or you gotta leave them alone. And if all that's the thing, but the bigger problem is how come you don't have respect for yourself when it comes to this? Why are you looking at somebody's?
Or why are you letting her would you let her get away with that, so to speak, is what Dante's asking.
Yeah, I think I was just empathetic. Like little.
No, don't. Like, that's for you. Can't sell that to me, though. That's not it. She's a baddie, and you liked her,
and you're scared of losing her,
and you figure, oh, it's another chance, and I could put my dick in her, and I don't want to lose that.
Right? Because if it was one of the girls you didn't like, you would use that behavior as an excuse to let him just walk away.
You would have just let him walk.
Kick rocks, bitch.
So you want to know how she walked away the last time? This last time?
You already told me. You had a text message, and she left.
No. This is how she was entering back into the relationship.
All right.
How did she leave the last time?
So basically, I was like, all right, cool. I dropped off at work. I was like, I'm gonna pick you up from work. We're gonna chill, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then like my friend, like I basically had like a party thing, and I just told her like, hey, something happened with my friend. I'm gonna come get you like later on. Let me pick you up next week or whatever. And then she said, no, you're doing the same thing, blah, blah, like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Then she basically, it's been over since.
Which is what I just said. The day that you don't text her back, she's going to dump you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it reasonable for somebody to say you don't text me back, or something comes up and there's an inconsistency that I'm not even going to give you? There's going to be no explanation. Let me explain something to you. There's two things that you will have to do for the rest of your life: is give apologies and ask for apologies. No, everybody's imperfect. We all make mistakes, and in the context of us making the mistakes, if we are so arrogant that we expect perfection for people, now don't get me wrong, we pursue perfection. But perfection is we pursue perfection even though we know it's unattainable. And the reason why perfection is unattainable is because as you move closer to perfection, it moves further away from you. Because as you become closer to it, right, you see more flaws, right? So no matter how good I get as a comic, I realize that perfection is because I see flaws where I could do better. And the more I know, the more I could do better. So what I'm saying to you is you have to, anybody that doesn't have forgiveness, you don't need to be with somebody. And and none of this, and to be honest, all this stuff that she's triggered by has nothing to do with you. This because her daddy didn't show up, or he was abandoned, or he abandoned her, or whatever. And so now, as soon as anything that smells like it smelled when her father disappointed when she was a little girl, waiting for daddy to come home, or whatever the fuck it was, you're gonna be responsible for it. You cannot tolerate that behavior. And it's okay. It's okay for her to say, I feel this way. I feel insecure when you do this. And then you have to reassure her. But let's talk about the other part. You said you was going to pick her up, and then you blew her off for a party.
Yeah.
So you have no credibility. So the actual thing that she's worried about, she ain't wrong.
Yeah, so that's why I was going back. She said the availability thing with the pizzas.
It's not. We're not talking about fucking pizzas no more. Right?
Okay.
Domino, how are we doing on the pizzas? How's this?
They're on the way.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank goodness.
This is not about. My point is on the base level, right? So part of the reasons why you are insecure about or insecure about who you are is because you ain't the best dude. Because you just said, my man had a party. Blah blah. You could have just said, I got something to do.
Well, you could have gotten her and gone to the party. No.
No, I told her. She was like, okay, whatever, blah blah.
You told her about the party?
You said, "Hey, there's a party. Come over."
No, I just told her I had to take care of something.
Yeah, but
that's a lie, though.
That's a lie.
You didn't have to take care of something. There was a party.
You told her what is credibility? That means when you say you're gonna show up, you show the fuck up. Now, why is credibility important? Because if a woman can't trust my credibility, when I tell her I love her, how does she know I'm telling the truth? If I tell her I got her back, how does she know I'm telling the truth? If you lying, you have no credibility. So yes, go ahead.
Okay, so based on everything you're saying, that's why he doesn't like these other bitches, because when he goes to the party, he goes, oh, why you let me do that? Because I know I am dishonest.
Which is what I say.
If you're not screaming at me, you don't care. Yeah. If you ain't bitching at me, how do I know?
Yeah, it's not about the pizza.
It ain't about the pizza or the mushrooms or the pepperoni. So when you call this show and we talk about ACE, right, which is the three principles is authenticity, credibility, and empathy. And the reason why I tell guys you have to live that. You have to tell the truth. You have to be credible, and you have to have the empathy of other people. Now, when you do those three things, you can't be you can't be a better human being.
He wants to be better, and that's why he likes the girls who want him to be better, but he's not ready to be better. And so when the other bitches let him do whatever, he don't like them because they don't even want him to be better.
That is a good point. And then he could, but they treat you like you don't think you deserve.
Let me ask one more thing. Why didn't you want to invite her to the party? By the way, what was
because he was skeezing out.
Because he's trying to find somebody else at the party.
Checking hoes.
There's going to be bitches at this party. I can't have my lady ruining my game. Is that part of it, Dries?
No, it was just like different. She's like Colombian. It was like a black party. It was like it wasn't.
You're
her
right.
thing.
Black
She's
people
like
hate
more,
Colombians.
Yeah. Like Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I can't believe you. You left me. Oh my God! I can't trust you.
Literally,
Why don't you text me? You promised you were going to text
me. It's over. I'm
out. Like she's not gonna join the party. Like, why is everybody dancing like this? But there's no salsa.
Where's the bachata? Cumbia.
Pizza. There you go.
So you understand what I'm saying? You're creating a scenario where you're gonna lose, right? And then the women that like you. But if you're gonna there's something that I say all the time. Is I say my truth sharpens your honesty. That means I'm such a truthful person that shady motherfuckers don't fuck with me. And the reason why they don't fuck with me because I'm going to expose them because
Shout out to Lord Jamar.
Shout out to he don't know me that well, but anytime.
Oh, he knows you pretty well now. He knows all he needs to know now.
Yeah, I'm a straight up dude, and I don't have to worry about what nobody's saying because I'm honest. So there's no I have no fear of what is exposed or what's not exposed. I'm 10 toes down all the time. If you're 90% trustworthy, that's the definition of a liar.
Yeah.
Bars.
So I should have.
So you got to be a better dude, and when you practice as a better dude, you will automatically understand that you deserve better, and you also don't deserve somebody to just at the whim of something that happened when she was a child, and then you have to pay for the fact that her daddy didn't love her. You know, like that's not fair either. And I'm not saying that you can't be empathetic about that and explain to her what's going on, but that's where the true love happens when you get, and Khalees, you can talk on this, no pizza stuff, but the fact that if you have a man and he sees you for what you are, and he understands you, and he doesn't get upset because you might be freaking out. It's you want the guy to be the rock that when it's all crazy, and he's like the man in the eye of the storm, and you could lean on him because you feel safe with this. Even your crazy shit, her crazy shit, you calm her down because I know this motherfucker got me.
I had to find somebody in my mind like that. I have a friend like that. I've never had a significant other like that.
But
definitely have had. Definitely have had some friends that can calm me down when I'm out of whack.
Yeah, I'm one of them. We did that today on the way here, right? So,
oh boy, we got to hear more about that. What's going on? Are we just too soon?
Comedy stuff?
Yeah, it was comedy, but it's a great metaphor. You understand what I'm saying, Dog?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Listen, book a consultation. We got to figure out because you got some funky shit under the skin of this. I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man. Well, put your happiness first, because if you don't, they won't.